Bingo, bango, boingo. Bingo, bango, boingo. Bingo, bango, boingo. Ready? Go, go, go. We're back. We're back. We're back. Mammoth and The Mind podcast, episode 39.
That's
almost
correct.
40. And once we hit 40, 10 more eps, then we get to show you guys the EDP intro we got. All right?
Why wouldn't you just let them be surprised?
Cut that part out. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Well, that's just a little taste, a little tidbit for what's coming up
Yeah.
in the future.
We got something special
The
for
future.
50.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
We got something brewing. You feel me?
It's not a fart.
Yeah, no.
It might be, though.
I don't brew. I don't brew
Episode
my
50,
farts.
we just intro with farts.
I don't brew my farts, dude.
You let them fly?
Nah, dude. I fucking. Never mind. I thought I was gonna think of something funny, but I forgot it.
Taco,
Dude.
man. You're just not funny today. It's all right.
Dude, but I am. I swear. All right, guys. Just to review some stuff we're gonna talk about on the pod. We just got back from seeing Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, so we're gonna give our review on that. We have to do a quick little flaming. We have to make fun of Ebro's top 50 rappers of all time list. We got to make fun of that one.
Right.
And then we got to do some updates on the boys that are still in prison. Bobby Shmurda and 6ix9ine. We got some updates on them.
You
then,
act like you know them.
What do you mean?
The way you talked about them was like you knew them.
I do.
Or you know them. Oh, you know them?
Yeah, they're my boys.
Oh, dude.
I was at his trial case.
Okay.
I was the guy sitting next to him with
Screaming
Yeah.
Treyway.
And then we got some other minor stuff that's just for shits and gigs. But that's the main podcast, so stick around, guys, for the entire podcast. And, yeah, let's get the intro going.
Like that slim move. Alright, we should be good now. Or now. We should be fine.
That's straight vodka, by the way. I'm just kidding. It's water, I swear. I'm a minor.
Alright.
Not a minor, actually. I can't say that anymore.
I know.
So I can't tell the pedophiles to frick off, dude. I can't tell. All right. Start off the pod. What do we got, Isaac? What do we got? What do we got? What do we
I
got?
have the notes on me. Why did
What do we
you?
got?
Why are you throwing it at me?
All right, I got it. Don't worry. Don't worry. I
Dude,
got
look
it.
at this, Look at this Prince
I got
cover right here.
You have a Prince cover?
Straight Speedo.
Oh, it's so hot. But Once Upon a Time in Hollywood
That's what you want
stars.
to start with?
Yeah, might as well. It's the juicy stuff.
All
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood stars Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt as the two main characters. You explain more.
It's basically,
I just know the
This
two main actors.
there's a story of two fictional actors in Hollywood who
Directed by Quentin Tarantino.
directed by Quentin. It's good.
Knew that one too.
And they get caught up in some shenanigans. Spoilers. Yeah.
Spoilers.
They basically get caught up in the Charles Manson murder attempt, because it doesn't happen in this movie.
Okay, that's not what the main story is. The main story is a journey with my boy.
Of an aging
Rick,
aging
what is his
actor.
name? Rick something?
Rick Dalton.
Rick Dalton.
Rick Dalton.
An icon, and it's going through his life as a career. The main story of it was supposed to be just Rick Dalton. He's a washed up Western actor. He's known for doing Westerns. He feels like he's getting washed out, right?
Because he is.
He is. And then it's just his journey to try and revive his career. So that's the main story. And some main characters. The two main characters that you basically only need to know. Rick Dalton and his stunt
I
double
forgot his
Cliff.
stunt double's name.
Cliff.
Cliff something, yeah.
He's Cliff.
It's just Cliff.
The best characters, Cliff, Rick,
Brandy.
Brandy. That's it.
That's it.
Oh, actually, we gotta forget our girl fucking Robin from Stranger Things. She's in it.
Oh, yeah. A hot minute.
Oh shit, she's in there for a hot minute. Gets a little cameo, and easily one of the funniest parts of the movie.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny what she did. Oh wait, we can tell because it's spoilers.
Yeah, that's true.
She fucking just dips on the people that are
Yeah,
about to kill.
she's the girl in the Charles Manson murder that dips.
Yeah, she just like swerve, gone. But I like the way it was a cool little twist.
All right, let's
what they
do it in chunks. Let's review beginning, middle, and end.
Beginning. All right. So beginning, they do a pretty cool way of introducing all of our characters.
Right. They do an interview together.
Interview together.
Rick Dalton and his stunt double Cliff.
Yep. And he says he carries his load all the time.
Yeah.
Which fucking already starting out with the fucking banger. Fucking hilarious joke. Off the rip. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
What are you fucking laughing about?
No, it's just funny.
You remember the joke?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Hold on, let me fix my mic. Is this a little saucier for you boys, so you can see my teeth?
There you go.
All right, cool. But yeah, I mean, the whole movie was basically just leading to the inevitable end of what Isaac said was an attempted murder.
Yep.
From Charles Manson and the gang, and it was a fucking great fucking payoff.
It was a great payoff, but
if you can make it through probably like an hour and a half of straight filler.
Yeah,
basically.
more like 2 hours, dude. It was like 2 hours and like.
Okay, but you have.
There's some good parts in the middle.
See, I am a cinematographer genius.
Cinematographer. Okay.
So
that's a word.
I can appreciate cinematographer is a word. That's an actual word. Cinematography. Who does that? Cinematographers.
Videographers, but okay.
It's cinematographers.
Okay, man.
Actually, I think it is videographer.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, whatever. I'm a student of the game. All right.
Yeah.
So I could appreciate all the
making up
scenes.
words, but yeah. There's a lot of
That's
good
strike one.
Cinematography is what you're trying to say.
That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that I could appreciate. See, with you, someone who just has a blind eye watching in a movie. All right, you can't always understand what's actually happening.
Right.
So what I'm saying was I like the way he sculpted a scene. Even though a lot of the scenes didn't really connect to the main plot of the story,
right.
He still made every scene as hard as he could to compact it with a great little, putting his little director's spin, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just making it his
story
own.
within the scene.
Yeah. It was like every time I watched the scene.
Yeah.
Every time I watched the scene, I kind of got invested in it like it was its own little fucking movie. But then you'd go back to the main storyline and you're like, oh wow, okay, now that part doesn't make sense at all. So like it would do this to me a lot though. He would get me intrigued with like a subplot that doesn't have to do with the main plot, and then I'd get intrigued, and then it would clip back to like what the main story is, and then you would just be like, oh yeah, I gotta forget. That doesn't really make sense. That doesn't really fit in anywhere. So
like when you're following Sharon Tate, who is played by Margot Robbie, and she's going into the what was that?
Huh?
What was that?
No, that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, dude. Do a replay.
I didn't do that.
But you're following her into the movie theater where she's watching herself in the movie, and you're kind of feeling like, whoa, that must be cool to like see yourself inside a movie, and then people are cheering for you in the movie when you're doing cool shit.
Yeah.
But then it cuts back to, like you said, the main story. And
then
then
that
you realize,
wasn't the point of the scene. The point of the scene was like the fucking people, like, they didn't really know her.
Yeah. But they're still, when they were watching the movie, they started cheering. You went to the bathroom when that happened.
Oh, okay.
There's a fight scene where she wins a fight and everyone starts cheering for her, and it makes her like, she gets like all happy.
Okay, sorry, I apologize. I didn't see that scene.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to the reason why I missed that scene later.
Yeah.
All right.
But then it like you said, it goes back to the main story, and then you realize, oh, that didn't matter.
Yeah.
Even though it was a nice little scene.
Everybody knows that the main story, the main story doesn't really like follow a correct path in like a normal movie. It's
very scattered.
You understand the plot, but the plot just fucking there's a lot of scenes that just don't make sense with it.
Yeah.
They make sense like tiny bit, but not to the main plot of my boy Rick Dalton trying to revive his career.
It's weird how like the smallest things they introduce in the beginning of the movie though like pay off at the end, like the flamethrower, like Cliff and his relationship with his dog.
Brandy, which by the way we don't understand why she was referred to as a girl because we saw some wang action under Brandy's.
Yeah,
Brandy is actually a male.
That. Yeah.
They're messing with that.
I don't know what that.
They're messing with that poor dog sexuality, and I don't agree with it. I don't.
It identifies as a female, dude.
I don't agree with it.
Brandy identifies as a female, and I will refer to her as such.
I don't agree to it. This is fucking hurting my eye.
Okay.
Oh. Not worth. So the big payoff that we keep talking about, fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You wanna give us a taste of what it is?
Basically,
I think you should explain this part because this is obviously your favorite part because you were dying in this part.
Well, I think it's everyone's favorite part.
It's everybody's favorite part, but I think Isaac was just getting a little man boner about it.
I was
Get a little cinnaboner. Cinemotor.
Because dude, it's such a fucking awesome scene, dude.
It's so
from
fucking
beginning
funny.
to end. It's just an awesome scene.
Yeah.
So basically, as you guys know, Charles Manson orchestrated this murder of Sharon Tate and the people inside the house while she was pregnant, and it shows the 3 people who were gonna go murder her. The one girl played by forgot her.
I don't know
fucking
her name, but she plays Robin.
She's
Stranger
Robin in
Things.
Stranger Things.
She's a fucking.
She realizes like, oh shit, they're gonna go
Queen.
murder these people. I don't want to fucking do that. So she borrows Tex's keys.
No, she's like
She go get her knife.
She's like there are 4 of them are rolling up, and you can
Oh,
tell
sorry,
she's
4 of them. Fuck.
4 of them. They're rolling up. She's like, you can tell like she's kind of sketchy about it because she's not
Yeah.
she's not down to go kill some superstars or some acting whatever they're called. So she's like she pulls a really like slick move and is like, oh
forgot my
guys, I forgot my knife. I'll be right out. Just wait for me 1 sec. And then nice little text goes. Nice little text adds a little fucking extraness to it. And he goes, oh, well, you're going to need my keys again in the car. Here you go. Tosses the keys. Robin, this is gone.
Yeah.
Fucking
Straight dips.
just turns the car on, dips. Robin, fucking awesome. But that was a funny little scene right before some bad shit happens. What?
How are we not going to talk about what happened before that?
What? What happened before that?
When they're driving up in the street in the cul-de-sac and they get stopped?
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
You can set that one
before.
up, yeah.
I forgot what happens before.
Yeah.
Well, so basically, they just get back from this. Rick Dalton and his stunt double Cliff get back from a 6-month journey of doing films in what was it, Rome?
Yeah.
I think it was
Europe.
Europe, someplace in Europe, and they're on their way back. And basically,
Rick's got a wife now?
Rick's got a new wife, and he wants to just chill out for a while. I think that's what he was saying.
Yeah.
He wants to just lay low for a bit.
Basically telling Cliff he's out. He's like out of work for a while.
Just bask in the glory, and basically saying that the duo of Cliff and Rick is gonna be gone for a while. Like he's not gonna need him, and so they decide they're okay with it. Cliff's all good with it, and they decide they're gonna have one last hoorah and go out and get some drinks as good friends would.
Mm-hmm.
So they go to a restaurant. I'm just gonna very brief. It's very detailed in the movie. They go out. They get some saucing going. They get sauced. They take
Leave
a cab
the car
home.
there.
They leave their car
yeah.
there. They take the cab. They take a cab home, and from there on out, when they get home, the scenes split up on them, and Rick goes and starts making some iced margaritas, and then
Cliff decides, hey, you know what, bud?
Cliff,
time for me to walk home.
Cliff grabs his dog Brandy, and decides to start smoking an acid-dipped cigarette
that he purchased before.
That he purchased from some fucking hippie, before. And you see him? Do they see him buy it? Or is it
yeah. There's a quick flashback
okay.
where he buys it.
All right, but he buys that and decides, fuck it. It's his last night with Rick. Might as well get a little fucking woozy.
Yeah.
And he takes Rick, and he takes Brandy, and they go walking and they go adventuring. And there's a small part where you're feeling kind of scared for Rick because one, he's tripping on acid.
You mean not Rick? You mean Cliff?
Cliff's tripping on acid, and he's walking his dog down the street. And there's some people that are looking to do a little dirty work.
Those people, Manson people.
They're running up the street, and what you think in the audience, you're like, oh my god, they're gonna run into each other. Mm-hmm. Homie's got a gun. He's just gonna fucking cap Cliff real quick, and it'll be done. But luckily enough, the homie Rick hears them waiting for Cliff when he gets back. And homie Cliff or homie Rick fucking runs out with his
out with a robe on.
With a robe on.
No shirt.
A fucking blender
full
of iced margarita
mix.
And starts screaming at these fucking hippies with everything he's got. He calls some bitch a ginger fuck.
Yeah.
He's
take
getting
this
angry.
piece of shit car, fix this muffler, put it in reverse, and drive backwards out of my fucking street.
And repeats to tell them that this is a private road. And no fucking no cheap hippies are allowed. And that part's just supposed to be so funny because Rick is just being such this fucking super ego, getting mad, and it's just they're like ready to fucking kill. But I guess I don't know why they don't kill him right there. Were they looking for a Cliff?
I think they were just really starstruck because the dude was starstruck that it was
Rick.
Rick.
Rick, yeah, because I guess he was a big Rick Dalton fan as anybody would.
Yeah, and they didn't want to mess up their chances of like being seen at the murder, so they just decided to leave him alone.
Yeah, and then they go back and they recuperate. And
they park somewhere.
And they get this sense of energy, like, let's go fucking kill these bitches. Like, ugh. And then that's when Robin does the whole, oop, my knife, oop, later. And so that's where we're at right now for the ending scene. That's where we're at right now. And then next clip, you see Cliff and Brandy. They get home. Cliff. I'm fucking retarded.
Yeah, it's
Cliff.
good.
Cliff keeps tripping on his acid cig.
Uh-huh.
And that's where we're off right now. So I think you should take
wait,
over.
Hold on. How does Cliff end up in the same house as Rick?
Because they were chilling in the same house.
Yeah, but he went walking and came back.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I don't remember seeing him come back.
Cliff?
Yeah.
He came back.
Okay.
I think it was like right after the scene of when they were like, we're gonna go fucking kill him.
All right. So setting the scene inside Rick's house. Rick's new Italian wife, sound asleep in the room. Rick is in his swimming pool, got those huge 70s headphones on, jamming out to tunes, can't hear anything.
Yep.
Rick is he's setting up food. He's setting up food
for
Brandy.
Food to feed Brandy.
And that's when the acid kicks in. He starts tripping balls. So right now, if someone was gonna come into the house, it's not a good look.
Rick's vulnerable. Yeah.
Everyone in the house is pretty vulnerable right now.
Yeah. They're killable. So
Tex, the ringleader of this like pack of 3 people now, tells one of the girls to go around back.
Yeah, get a little flank going in case.
Yeah.
They start doing some fucking heavy Call of Duty strats.
And then Tex and the other girl go up through the front, and they see Cliff setting up the food for the dog,
and
pulls the gun out.
We're not going to go into detail, but the gang that's pulling up on Cliff and his dog, they know Cliff. There's a scene from before where they see Cliff
at a ranch
where they're all like chilling, and Cliff beats the shit out of some goon or some hippie that's there.
Yeah,
because he slashed his tire. He beats the fuck out of the guy and makes him fix it. So there's not a good rep around these guys and Cliff.
No.
So Cliff is definitely on the lower end right now because 1, he's tripping on acid. 2, there's a gun pointed to him.
It's 3 on
3,
1.
There's 2 other girls with knives, and all he's got is Brandy, who's sitting waiting for her food.
Yeah.
And by the way, Brandy is like a crazy trained dog who sits whenever and attacks.
Listen to everything that Cliff says, basically.
And
well trained dog.
When it shows us how she reacts, Cliff does a little fucking
yeah,
and then that's when it's go time. Like when he tells her to sit down and relax, she does. But then when he does a little
time to roll, motherfucker,
that means she goes.
Yeah,
and that's what happens. Some cool ass I'm not gonna
like out of fucking nowhere.
Some cool ass dialogue happens, and then right when fucking Cliff's like, yeah, it's time now. He just goes, fucking Brandy bites the fuck out of that homie's dog, or bites the fuck out of Tex's
the arm that he's holding the gun with.
Yeah, the fucking gun gets dismembered,
and then just starts munching on his balls.
Munching on the balls, and the fucking dog work was so brutal.
Yeah,
like it looked fucking real, man.
Oh,
that shit was far out.
So then, okay, so it's Cliff, dude getting chomped on by the dog. The other girl has the Italian wife at knife point, I guess you would say.
Yeah,
knife to the neck, and then the other girl is charging at Cliff.
And what does Cliff have?
What does Cliff do?
What does Cliff have to defend himself? Just a can of dog food for Brandy. And what does he do?
Launches it.
He fucking launches a fucking 50-mile-an-hour fastball straight like he's fucking
straight
pitching
to that
on
hippie's face.
Straight like he's pitching off the fucking mound and just fucking boom right in the middle of her fucking cranium. And it was so satisfying to watch.
Yeah.
Because she was like a little annoying. So I was like, yeah, she got fucking dealt. And so that was like really satisfying.
Yeah. So he does that. Goes and tackles her. While he's tackling, though, he takes a knife to the hip. And remember, he's tripping on acid, so he doesn't even feel it.
Yeah, he's fucking high.
He doesn't feel it.
Doesn't really feel it.
And then grabs this hippie by the head and then just starts mashing her head against some bricks.
There's times
like 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, by the third pump, you're like, okay, she's dead.
Yeah.
But then he proceeds to go like 2-3 more times, and then she just falls dead, which was fucking awesome to watch. It was very gory and brutal, but it was so fucking satisfying to watch. And that only leaves one other girl that's left, and she's the woman with the Italian wife. The Italian wife wants to get a little fucking.
She gets
saucy.
scrappy.
She gets a little scrappy. Fucking socks her once and then runs away.
Yeah, runs into the room.
Yeah, and then what's his name? And then Cliff just handles that bitch, and then
throws her through the glass door that leads out to the pool.
Wait, we're missing a part.
No.
But the bitch that got the can thrown at her, she also landed on her knife, didn't she?
Oh, I think so.
And then she starts screaming, and that's the bitch that runs out in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we did get those a little mixed up.
No, the dog goes after her. Remember, the dog goes after her and like gnaws on her face.
Gnaws on her face and her arms and shit.
And then she runs out through the glass door.
So 2 completely dead. 1 is yet to
getting really fucked up.
Is really fucked up, but 1's yet to be handled with. And somebody who hasn't gotten scrappy at all is the boy Rick.
Chilling in the pool, doesn't even know what's going on.
Exactly. But then all of a sudden, Rick just sees a bitch screaming with a knife, running, and falls in her pool.
Yeah.
And what does Rick do?
Oh.
What does Rick do, Isaac?
He goes into a little shed in his backyard.
What do you keep in a shed?
Oh, just a flamethrower.
He said in his kitchen, by the way.
Oh, in his oh, that's right. It was in his kitchen. Yeah.
Homie pulls a fucking flamethrower out of his kitchen and sautés this bitch while she's in the pool. That bitch was trying to hit her backstroke and he was cooking her like a fucking fried shrimp.
And they show it for like a good 10 seconds, just her getting torched.
Yeah, and then she just got burned to a crisp.
Yeah.
And oh man, the best part of the movie, I think we can say, is Rick talking to his neighbors and just describing.
After that whole fight, Cliff goes into the ambulance. Rick goes to talk to his neighbors that were supposed to get murdered.
Yeah.
And the neighbor asked him like, "Oh, what happened there?" He was like, "Oh, we got into this fight, and some girl ended up in my pool, and I just got my flamethrower and I just started torching her ass.
Yeah.
I just started burning this hippie bitch.
Burnt that motherfucker to a crisp. Just burnt that motherfucker to a crisp.
Yeah, it still works. I know how to use it. I just started torching her ass.
And he was like, no, he quotes a movie from one of his old movies that it's from. And he's like, the flamethrower from blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And he's like,
I got it. It still works.
Still fucking works, man. Burn that son bitch to a crisp. And that's also like what the main story is, because in the beginning you remember how he's a struggling actor and he wants to get back. He lives next to these people who are supposed to be like big actors and is a big director.
Right.
So basically, Rick wants to get in with these people. He wants to make chummy chummy.
Yeah.
And he eventually does, but it does take him flamethrowing a bitch to do so.
Yeah.
Which was fucking hilarious. So.
And that was pretty much the movie.
That was the movie, but we're summarizing it so hard though.
Yeah, there is a lot of filler in here.
Honestly, if I want to rate this movie, I'm giving it an A-.
I would go because the ending's so good.
The ending is so good.
And I want to give it like somewhere in the B range, because the middle is so fluffy.
If the ending was half as good as it was, I'd give it a B-, C+. But there was some other good stuff, but you have to admit that even though the entire movie, it was entertaining. There was times where it was like true. There was times where it was like
some scenes were drags.
There was a lot of dragging scenes, but for the most part, the scenes were entertaining.
I think what it is
which I think is a plus, considering that the movie's almost 3 hours. So if I stayed entertained for that long with a little bit of just like, can we hurry the fuck it up? I think it was a good movie, especially since the payoff was so good.
That is true.
The payoff was so fucking good that you have to just rate it somewhat high.
I think since we didn't get spoiled before watching it, like towards the middle of the movie, we both were kind of like, okay, where is this movie going?
Yeah.
Like, this is kind of stupid now.
Mm-hmm.
But once you get to that end,
it's worth it.
It's a nice payoff.
Very worth it.
I'll go A-.
Yes, I was saying A- is a good rank for me.
Yeah, the ending is just so fucking. It's just so good. I would just wait till it goes on Netflix so you can pause it and take a piss in the middle of the movie, because you're gonna want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suggest you. I suggest you get a drink and don't fill it up just in case you gotta pee.
Yeah.
And but man, I really just want to, because the ending is like, it's one of those movies that you can just. I'd say for the ending I could watch forever. Like,
I'm definitely gonna look up the ending to that movie on YouTube a couple times.
Do you remember like when I was a kid and I would just rewatch movies?
Yeah.
Whenever I wanted, I feel like I would, if I was a little kid, I would do that with this movie.
Right.
But just the ending, just like the last hour, because I can understand.
Sense.
The first hour is like, okay, I can understand. But yeah, it was a really fun time, and
I really think you would like Reservoir Dogs if you watched it.
Yeah,
It's the same style of having those flashbacks to tell a story, but the flashbacks actually add something. They add to the story pretty well.
Yeah, I gotta see some more Quentin Tarantino movies. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was really entertaining. Some people are gonna drag on it because of like how long it drags on, which I understand. It's definitely a flaw it has, but it did a good job of.
It's the only flaw.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only flaw.
Pretty much it.
It was very entertaining for me. So, if the movie's entertaining, and I give it credit for being that long and still being pretty entertaining, and the fucking ending was just so perfect.
We have to at least talk about this because a lot of people are complaining about this.
What?
Did you feel like they portrayed Bruce Lee in a stupid way?
Oh, people were
because a lot of people didn't like that, how he was viewed or how he was portrayed.
Well, this movie's not like real. But
yeah, that was my main thing.
It's like a alternate universe where what if these guys actually existed?
Yeah.
So you got to take that into account. And basically, what they were trying to do with that scene was just make
Cliff look badass. Yeah.
They were just trying to understand that Cliff is kind of like a fucking badass.
Yeah.
So you got to understand that. And I can understand why Bruce Lee fans will be like, dude,
he'd fuck him up.
Bruce Lee would fuck him up, and it's like, yeah, we know, but we're just trying to do that for the movie. So if I really wouldn't care if like some hardcore Bruce Lee fans knocked this movie down just because of that.
Yeah, me too.
If some people actually did that, I'd be like, you're fucking.
I just wanted to give our take on it real quick.
You're lame, but it's whatever. Yeah. I really did like that scene though, because the guy that plays Bruce Lee did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
The guy that did Bruce Lee did a pretty good job. But yeah, I think that's all we got to talk about for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
It's good. Go watch it.
I suggest you go watch it, but definitely get some free time and definitely. Well, the good thing about it is like, make sure it's a scene where it's like, okay, this is gonna be a long scene that doesn't have to do with the plot. I'm gonna go take a piss.
I would say
like I did that in a pretty good scene then. Because I left like when she was watching the end of the movie.
Yeah,
I already got what she was doing.
When you see Sharon Tate at the movie theater, you could go take a piss.
Yeah, that's a good mark because it's like right in the middle, and it's like a good time.
You won't miss nothing.
Piss. Yeah, you won't miss a lot of stuff. So, but that's our whole spiel about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. We liked it. Good movie. Very long movie, but still liked it. Now transitioning, me and Isaac had some plans, and the plans today was movie pod. But that was it. But it kind of got intercepted. Got fucking Darrell Revis just came in, fucking sniped it.
Yeah, we got derailed.
Yeah, we got derailed by I checked my phone because I was getting some more notifications than usual. But I just expected like it's some group chat, like I don't need to do it.
But it was the man.
But I check. And
Royal McDoyle.
If you guys tuned in to the last podcast, the homie Doyle hit me up, and I was needed because I needed to get some. I was needed 2 hours later to get some paperwork that's gonna be for like my final interview or something. So immediately I'm like, damn it.
Well, it wasn't that. It was basically you're hired paperwork.
Yeah. Basically,
as long as you don't do something stupid in the interview.
Yeah, as long as I show up on time, have everything I need, I'll be fine. But good news, but we did have a pod to do, which that derailed. But through the grace of God, Isaac's a mega trooper. He took me home. I got dressed. I went there. I did the whole thing. It took about 15 minutes, and then we were out to do the podcast. So. Doyle, you tried to spoil the pod.
It's not working,
but Isaac came and snatched it back. Darrell Revis picked it. Isaac mossed that bitch, snagged it.
You came into the house with a knife, and I went.
Basically. Doyle's text. My boy here's Brandy. My boy here's Brandon.
I'm Brandy.
I'm Cliff.
Okay. How did that happen?
I don't know. I just want to be Cliff.
All right.
No, but that was our little that was our little spiel, cause it's way later than we usually pod,
Yeah, we started like at 4 today, so.
which is good though, cause I feel awake, I feel refreshed, I feel good to go.
Yep.
So we're good. Now looking at the things, looking at the podcast notes, oh, you already know where I'm gonna go with this?
I think so.
I try to just make my notes very small and very minimal, but I can't really do that all the time because sometimes I won't remember, because I take these notes during the week whenever I think, oh, this will be a good note.
Right.
So mine tend to be, I don't know if you guys are going to see that, but mine tend to be a little long.
A little more detailed.
They're not going to be able to see that, but they're a little long and more descriptive. Now, me,
for example, we wanted to talk about Ebro's top 50 list, and Max put Ebro's amazing top 50 rappers all time list.
Yeah.
Pretty detailed.
You
know exactly what that's about.
But then we go to the one and only note that Isaac puts. And what does he put? He puts dog bitch. Now,
I have reasons for that, though.
Now,
I have reasons for that, though.
That really, this could actually mean just dog, female dog.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just kidding. But yeah, just tell me what the fucking dog bitch is about.
Okay, so
that's your only note, so might as well get it out of the way.
So this was I saw a video last night about this YouTuber and her dog.
What's the YouTuber's name?
I'm gonna get into that. It's Brooke something.
Oh, I think I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw it.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I looked at it, read the description. I was like, oh, what a bitch, and I didn't look at it though.
Okay. Well,
so
you're
you
gonna
gotta
see
show
it.
me.
You're
I
gonna
didn't
see it
see
now.
it. Oh, dude, I think it's gonna get me fucking mad.
Yeah, it's not horrible. It is horrible. It is pretty bad.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, so what we're talking about here is this YouTuber called Brooke. Her last name's H. Something.
Her name's Brooke.
Yeah.
Sounds privileged.
Brooke Houts, something like that.
What?
She's a YouTuber who she's just a normal girl YouTuber who just like vlogs and shit like that about her life, her daily life.
Oh wow.
But she recently added
very original.
She recently bought a dog, as in putting her dog in all of her videos.
Her dog.
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of dog?
It's a Doberman.
Oh, I like Dobermans.
It's a nice fucking dog.
Dobermans are cool dogs.
And every video, dog's in there. Not a big deal. A lot of YouTubers do that. Use their pets.
Bringing in them views, baby.
Yeah, bringing in them views.
We should get a dog. Actually, Venom's our dog.
She has I think she had like around 400,000. That's been dropping past couple days because
she had 400,000
because of this video that she posted, that she accidentally posted, which is her basically abusing her dog.
How does she accidentally do that?
Well, because what she does is she put up the actual video that she wanted to put up after she noticed the accidental one. It's the same video except she cut out the bad parts.
Okay.
It's so weird though, because you see how quick she goes from being really nice and friendly to the dog to be like, fuck you.
Oh.
It's really it's weird, but
dude, am I gonna have to fucking curse out a fucking bitch?
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So
for Isaac, editing this in the future, it's at we're starting it right now. Okay, so already we just hold on. There's a way to hit a dog, or there's a way to like discipline your dog. She just straight fucking smacked it. Open palm smacked it.
yeah,
That's not okay.
you can hear him whimpering.
Whimpers are never a good sign.
So that's off camera, but then you'll see right now.
Okay.
And then watch how nice she gets real quick.
AC/DC shirt. She's very hardcore. Very zoomed in pic of her gooch. Don't need to see that. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. It's mean. Look at that. Look at this fucking psycho.
Aww.
Look at that fucking psycho.
That's such a good dog, too.
And watch, listen.
Huh?
She's yelling. You kind of see it in the reflection, but she's like basically hitting the dog on the couch.
Wow. Well, I don't see a need for us to have her around anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think she needs to be around anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
She's all right. She's gone.
Yeah.
She's
we don't need that in the world.
She didn't have that much of a fan base to begin with, so she
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it's very
For those just listening, describe
it's
what
very
happened.
ghost. So it just starts off. She's trying to make her
Her outro.
Yeah, she's basically changing the world with her vlogs. Not. But she's making some very fucking basic white girl vlogs, which is cool. I don't have any problem with that.
Yeah.
People love that shit. So she's just making that, and I guess she left in a clip of her trying to get the dog out of the frame, but the doggo just wants to be around, wants to play. He's high energy. Clearly, he just has a lot of energy that she doesn't deal with.
Mm-hmm.
So she's probably not that good of an owner. She probably doesn't take him out that much. It looks like he's very old, and looks like he's not even trained.
Yeah.
So doesn't look like she's been a good dog owner to begin with. But the very big flag is she fucking pushes him to the ground, and it's not even a light. It's like a fucking
Hawk's a loogie.
Hawk's a loogie right in the poor dog's fucking face, and it's very aggressive.
Yeah.
Like she fucking jerks her head forward and just.
Yeah.
So that's not right. That's it's not cool.
You can die.
Yeah, you could die and I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Like, I hope.
Well, first of all, we should try to get the dog away.
I hope that Brandy bites your fucking arm off. I hope that Cliff throws a fucking dog food can at your face. And I hope Rick comes in with the flamethrower. Not even gonna lie. I hope he comes in with the flamethrower.
Yeah.
I hope he burns you to a crisp. Not lying. No,
It's even more fucked up too, cause the actual video that she wanted to post.
What's it about?
Cause you know that stupid trick that people like to play on their dogs where they put saran wrap in the doorway so the dog could run into it.
Yeah.
She was doing that, but the dog was like jumping over it. So she was just like, "Oh, it's funny," and like she just like that was the video. Her video is her playing with the dog, so she's getting him high energy, and then gets mad at him for staying high energy.
So why is she so mad about like him being in the shot?
Whole point.
It'd be better if he was messing with her and she would just be continuing.
Yeah.
I don't know the deal, but I remember I saw in the comments of that video, the Instagram post.
Uh-huh.
I didn't watch it, but I saw it in the comments. Some people were just saying like, it's just a dog.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, but some dogs I like more than humans, and a lot of them actually.
Yeah, and
People were saying that, but because I guess some people were like overreacting a lot, which is true. But like, it's like if you're gonna try and be like an influencer on the internet, right? And
right.
You just can't have that image of being somebody who fucking abuses dogs like that.
And that's only what
It's
we
not a
saw
good
too.
image. That's the only thing we saw. So, I wish the best for the dog. Not that much for her. But yeah, I never watched.
She made this long like Twitter apology where somehow she's the victim.
She's the victim.
Yeah, because she's going through tough times.
Sounds pretty boohoo.
Yeah,
exactly. I'll let it tear out for you.
I
later.
don't need to read it.
Yeah, but that's a bummer. I mean, you can't force people to do anything, but the least you could do for a good dog like that is be a good owner.
And it's just crazy how quick she switched from like being friendly to like,
yeah,
I'll fucking hit you right now.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's got a little crazy in them, so
yeah,
not surprised. But next up on the list, how long have we been going for? I feel like we've been going for
40
like
minutes.
40?
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say. But I don't even want to talk about Ebro's list anymore, dude.
I don't either. I really don't. We think it's dumb.
If you've seen Ebro's list,
we think it's dumb.
Have you seen Lil Durk's list?
No,
it's kind of worse.
I don't want to see his list.
If you want,
let's do a quick rundown, but I don't really want to talk about it.
Okay, I did. It's a small segment. We're not gonna talk about it that much, and I kind of forgot that I have my chain like this. So. What?
Just leave it like that, man.
Leave it like this?
Yeah.
Fine. The things
Is it really uncomfortable or no?
the things I do for the pod. No, it's not that uncomfortable. It's just there's like a layer of gold I can see under my eyes.
Okay.
Here we go.
He
So
did
first off,
50? How many did he do?
Lil Durk?
Yeah.
Okay. Dirk's list top 50. Number 1, Meek Mill.
Okay.
Number 2, Lil Baby. I don't know if he made this if it's
It
in
sounds
the
like
correct
trolling.
order. I don't know if okay. Do you want me to just go off the list of who's in it? I'm just gonna
Okay,
name them off.
because that's not a numbered order.
Yeah, I think
It's just a random 50.
I think he just named 50 people.
Yeah. Okay.
So Lil Baby, Lil Uzi, Young Thug, Future, Drake, he put himself in it. Lil Durk.
All right, man.
Lil Durk, Moneybagg Yo, which
I completely forgot about that guy.
Who? Excuse me, who?
Yeah.
Moneybagg Yo, Nicki Minaj, City Girls, who we had no idea who they were a year ago, so got to put that into account. G Herbo, Megan Thee Stallion. Ooh, Megan Thee Stallion, who is another person we didn't know about till last year. J. Cole, Juice WRLD, Low Key, Chief Keef, Migos, PNB Rock, Kodak Black, NBA YoungBoy, King Von. Don't know who that person is. A Boogie with a Hoodie, 21 Savage, Cardi B, Trippie Redd, Lil Skies, Gucci Mane, Rich the Kid, Big Fountain, Gunna, Chance the Rapper, Polo. You know what the fuck going on? Oh my God. That dude changed the game.
I sure did.
Yeah. Big Fountain, what the fuck going on? I do like the song though. Tory Lanez, Cowboy, YBN. He just puts YBN, so I think he's putting all of YBN in there. I don't know. T Grizzly, YG, Nipsey Hussle, Ty Dolla $ign, Young Dolph, Key Glock.
Young Dolph. Jesus.
He puts X in there. He puts Black Youngsta. That's the booty guy, right?
Yeah, it is.
What does the song go?
Shit. I don't know, dude.
I don't know. But fuck, what is it?
It's not a good list. Basically, is what we're trying to get at.
Fuck,
It's not a good. It's not a good list.
I'm trying to think of the song. Fuck it, I'm not thinking of the song anymore. Black Youngsta, Quando, Rondo, NLE Chopper, Roddy Rich, YNW Melly, DaBaby, Blueface, Kevin Gates, Nav. And first off,
What, you mean Nav?
Nav, not Nav, whatever. I don't give a
That
fuck.
dude.
That dude looks like a Arabian prince.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about me for. But I don't think, if he's being for real, this is his fucking top 50.
I think he's trolling.
I think he was just trying to see I think he was just trying to name current rappers
Yeah,
that changed the game, because there's no people from the 90s or the early 2000s that much. So I'm pretty sure he just left all the icons out, which is kind of crazy because those people actually changed the game and started it. So you gotta name some, which that list not really credible. Which then again, it's just his opinion. So
Okay,
Lil Durk can do Lil Durk.
What are the names of some guys that you wouldn't argue?
Wouldn't argue what?
What are the names of some guys that you wouldn't argue at all, even if you don't think that they belong on the list?
What do you mean I wouldn't argue? If it was my top 50 list, that they would make a spot?
No, it's someone else's, and they have different names than you, obviously, but you're not gonna argue oh, that dude doesn't belong on there. What are some guys that you wouldn't argue against, even though you don't think they're at that high?
Right now. Okay, so
right now.
We'll
go right now.
No, actually, no. I should go all time.
Okay, all time.
So all time, I think, can make it in a top 50 list?
Right.
Okay.
For right now. But we're talking about rappers right now that can make it all time.
I think you have to put Drake just because of the numbers.
Yeah?
I'm not a Drake fan, but he has numbers.
Yeah, I'm not arguing.
Okay, I'm not arguing with that.
Would you argue
J. Cole
X?
can get there. J. Cole can be there.
I'm not arguing. Would you argue X?
X?
Yeah.
He would probably be on mine.
Yeah?
He would probably be on mine just because I listen to him a lot.
The low 40s? 30s?
Yeah. He's definitely gonna spot.
Yeah.
But other than that, J. Cole, Drake, and I'm not hating on any of these rappers. I like a lot of these rappers. It's just that they're still making music and they're still trying to make some of themselves. So their career hasn't really finished. So a lot of these rappers could end up on the list, but just not now in my eyes. But yeah. And then I think you have to put Moneybagg Yo too. Yeah, no. But yeah, just those three right now I would put.
Basically.
Yeah. Same with you though? I think you would take X out though, because I don't think you.
I wouldn't argue it. I wouldn't have him on my list, but if
Yeah.
I see it on someone else's, I'm not gonna argue it because he touched a lot of people.
He made a big wave
Yeah.
with his movement or whatever you'd call it. But
Most likely not gonna be in mine. But if I see it on someone else's, bless you.
Did you say bless you to me, baby? I'm talking about the viewers.
Okay. But yeah, if I see him on someone else's list, I'm not really gonna argue it.
What?
If I see it on someone else's list, I'm not arguing.
Okay, you said that like 5 times. I heard.
Because you said what?
What? All right.
Next.
Next topic.
Next.
So you don't want to go over Ebro? We don't need to go over.
We don't need
Ebro's.
to. It's another bad list.
If you want to hear his number, put Jay-Z as number 1. So
I'm not arguing that though.
some people would put Jay-Z at his number 1, but not me.
Yeah,
Not
exactly. But I'm not gonna argue.
Okay, you want to know some people that I would argue that don't deserve it?
Okay, let's go through his list then.
Oh, I just want to name like a few.
Cause it's an older head, so let's see what year.
I would just Prodigy is not going on in top 50. No, that guy's.
I
not
think
getting
he
on.
is.
No,
Yeah, in the back
definitely
end.
not. Big L, you think Big L is gonna make that?
No, I don't think so. I remember he had him high up.
Andre 3000, you think he's?
I remember
50?
Tupac's like at 13 or some bullshit.
Tupac's at 8. The boy,
Uh-huh.
disrespecting my boy, put him at 8. Behind, if you guys want to know some people he's behind, Andre 3000.
He's a good rapper.
Nowhere near impacted the game as much as Pac though.
Nope.
Nobody's gonna say who did a lot for hip hop. Andre 3000 was a part of it, and you can say he was a good part of it,
Mm-hmm.
but he didn't make it or change it in any way, shape, or form.
For the South he did, but not for
Man,
not
fuck
for
the
hip
South.
hop
No, I'm just kidding.
as a whole.
I'm just kidding. I don't hate the South. Yeah. Okay. He put Pusha T on here. I think I can stop with that. He put Pusha T and Ludacris. So
I could see him at the end of 50s.
I can see Ludacris on somebody's top 50 worst rappers to ever rap in the game. Luda! That dude's in your top 50?
I could see him.
As soon as I hear Luda,
I could
I'm
see him.
laughing.
I could see
I'm
him.
laughing.
I could see him like 45, 46.
You can see Luda?
Yeah. And someone's top in someone's top 50 like at 45 or something like that.
Look at Bernard, dude. He's funny.
Yeah, he is.
He's funny.
All right,
All
so
right, man.
what's next, man?
What's next? We're off rap. Oh. By the way, it'd be really hard to make a top 50 list. So
Hell yeah.
the fact that these guys like didn't put it out, good for you to get your opinion out there. You guys are
You want to make a 15?
top 15?
Yeah.
No.
Later?
No.
You don't want to get flamed?
I heard a very sad story the other day. And you want to know who that story was about?
Did you tell me before?
This guy right here. By you.
Which story?
Who
Who told you?
This takes place
Who
at
told
the
you?
dinner table last night. And Amanda and Sarah were there.
Oh,
they
wait, hold on. Is it the glass thing?
The what?
No?
The glass thing? If it's the glass thing, you're telling me next time.
Okay.
Or you're telling me after I tell you this. Because you just brought up another story.
Just give me a hint.
It's in the notes.
Is it?
Okay, you can't look at it. You can't look at it.
Oh,
You can't look at it.
that's what that story is? That's stupid, dude. That's a stupid story. But I'll wait till you tell the story for me to justify what the fuck's going on.
They were just describing how fucking bland of a sandwich Isaac made. They were saying Isaac was getting a little hungry, so he decided to hop in the kitchen, gets 2 pieces of white bread.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Now, does one put a little mustard, maybe a little mayo?
I usually
One
do.
named Isaac doesn't particularly do that.
I do that.
Plain bread.
On this particular time.
How much meat did you put?
On this
How much
particular
meat
time.
did you put on though?
Not a lot. I put a single
You
piece.
put a single piece of the thin turkey.
Do you want to know why I did that?
Why?
First of all,
Okay. Are we gonna get some?
I don't fuck
Easter
with
eggs?
I don't fuck with mustard.
You don't. I fuck with mustard heavy. Mustard gang. Put your M's up.
I don't fuck with mustard.
Put your M's up.
There was no mayo.
No mayo.
No mayo.
That's crazy.
And I don't fuck with mustard, so I wasn't gonna put it on. We're running really low on the meat. So
They said it was a good pack.
No, it wasn't.
They said there was enough.
They're
for you
saying
to get a
they're
Pepsi
saying
sandwich.
that to make the story funnier. There wasn't a lot of meat left,
All right then.
so I decided
I, as a
to
man,
just take one, and that was it.
you're eating flavored bread. That's what you're eating.
Basically,
Why would you do that? Just 2 wasn't enough.
because I was
Two
just
was too
I
much?
was hungry and I wasn't trying to take up too much shit. That was it. I didn't even put cheese on it
Why didn't you put cheese?
because there was no cheese.
Okay, well then, why are you saying there was no cheese? Or why were you saying you didn't put cheese on it if there was no cheese for you to put on?
Because I could have like got some bullshit like shredded cheese and like melted it real quick to put on. I made a grilled cheese, but I just wanted to eat something right now, so I just put that together.
Yeah, and they said that they
That's
were making
all
fun.
that was.
They said they made fun of you for it.
Yeah,
a
I know
lot.
they made fun of me for 2 years for this stupid sandwich I made.
Oh, so there was a while?
Yeah, it was like 3 years ago. They still remember this sandwich, this fucking broke boy sandwich I made. Eli's the one who really like spiced up the story, but all it was, I was really hungry. I don't want to make a grilled cheese. There wasn't a lot of ingredients to make a sandwich, so I just threw meat in between 2 breads, and I ate that. That was it.
You're a caveman. What's this glass story you're talking about?
Nah.
No, you're telling me.
No,
You're
no.
telling.
Nah.
You're telling.
No, that's another pod story, man. It's a
We got time. We can close it with that. If it's making you laugh this much, we're listening to the story.
Okay.
Is this about one of your exes?
It's not an. Okay, I've only had one ex.
Okay, it was about a girl then.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that story. I
Yeah.
know that story.
Yeah.
All right, you can tell it. It's pretty funny. For people that don't know,
I guess
it'd
it's
be
pretty funny.
That'd be pretty funny.
I
It
guess.
kind of sucked dick for you though.
Yeah.
It was kind of a terrible day for you.
All right. So this is around Christmas. I remember it was around Christmas time.
Oh,
maybe-
so there was jolliness in the air, eh?
Maybe a month before Christmas.
All right.
There's it's one of these girls that I was talking to.
Nice. Goes down in
It's-
the DM.
It definitely was. It's
Going
11
down?
p.m. She texts me with the old
You
hey.
up? Oh, the hey? That's the best conversation.
WYD.
WID?
Yeah.
What you doing?
I told her nothing. Just
Alright.
chilling at the house.
Cool.
She asked me to come over. Now. When a girl says at 11 p.m., "Hey, come over to my house," what are you expecting to happen at 11 p.m.?
Okay, wait. She asked you that?
She said, "Do you want to come over?"
Yeah, okay. You said yes?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm on my way.
Yeah.
So what would you expect to happen at said hangout, at said Netflix and chill?
Some sheets are going to be getting ruffled.
There's gonna be some sweatiness going on.
Okay. All right.
It's not
So,
what
for-
happened.
Further the story. What happens then?
So I'm driving on the street. She has a lot of bumps in her street. It's gonna play important parts of the story.
Okay. How long did you talk to this girl for?
Maybe 2 weeks,
2 weeks.
2-3 weeks.
Did you guys have any other past
Yes.
hangouts
Yeah,
together? Explain those.
just the same situation, but actually going down.
All right, it's going down this time.
So didn't think anything out of the usual would happen. I come in. Well, okay. I park on the street. I'm wearing my normal getup. T-shirt, basketball shorts.
Sapphire hat.
I am wearing a hat, but it's not the sapphire hat.
Really?
And I'm wearing my cholo socks with some slides. Cause that's how your boy rocks.
That's a big dick move. That's a big dick. That's a big dick play right there. Dude, did you also walk with a big dick? Did you also walk with a lean like Adam did in Workaholics, dude? Dude, you should be walking like you have a huge dong, and so am I.
I was Tupac walking out of the court.
All right.
So she leads me into the house, opens the door. You want to know what I see when the door opens? I see 30 to 50 family members there.
What?
And they're all looking at me.
What?
Like, who is this homeless dude coming into my house right now?
You hold up fucking cholo status with the chub protruding through your pants.
This is
ready to fuck.
This is like a early like Christmas get together that the family's having that I was unknowingly invited to.
This bitch is retarded. Okay, now what? Did you just fucking dip after that?
So I was just so surprised about what the fuck was happening that I didn't think of like, oh, I gotta go right now.
What? You didn't just think to fucking dip?
Well, obviously I thought that, but I just didn't do it.
All right.
And she goes to everyone. She goes, "Oh, hey everyone, this is my boyfriend, Isaac. I'd like you to meet him." So I go to everyone and shake everyone's hand and introduce myself to everyone because I don't want to embarrass her. And I was like, "Hey, can I talk to you outside?" So we go outside.
She cute at least?
Yeah.
All right, that's a plus.
I would say a solid 7.
It's not bad.
Exactly.
That's enough to play boyfriend for it.
There's a reason why I didn't bring her around my family.
She a skank?
There's a reason.
What's the reason?
I'll put it this way. The only reason she wore panties is to keep her ankles warm. Mic drop.
Funny.
Okay, so we go outside.
Dude.
And
Dude, wait, hold on, guys. Fucking sick joke, bro. Fuck yeah, dude.
Thanks. Crushing puss out
That
here.
was terrible. That was the worst joke I've ever heard in my life.
Thanks, dude. I just thought of it on the spot right now. It wasn't as funny as I thought.
She only wore panties to keep her ankles warm?
Yeah.
Dude.
Okay, so we're outside.
When's your special? I'm just kidding.
We're outside and I'm telling her, hey, I don't know what you think this is going on between us, but I don't see you that way. Right when I say that, I see her eye do like a crazy twitch.
Ooh.
And I went, okay.
Later.
Time for me to go.
Yeah.
So I walk across the street. I start my car. And I start driving out. But I can't just peel out. Because there's dips on the street.
Yeah.
It's going to fuck up my engine.
Exactly.
And this is when I had my other car. This isn't the new car that I have.
Okay.
It's when I had my Audi.
You had an Audi?
Yeah, it's an old, like, 98 something.
All right.
And then, so I go down a dip. And right when I hit this dip, I hear a loud crack.
Oh.
Like glass shattering.
Okay.
But I didn't see anything. And I was already a good 40, 50 yards away from the house.
All right.
So it's whatever. And then I look through my left mirror. This girl's running behind the car, screaming her ass off.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then I look through my rear view mirror, and then I just see a bunch of cracks.
Uh-huh.
And I thought that was on the rear view mirror. I was like, what the fuck? Why is there cracks on my rear view mirror? And I touch it, and I noticed that it's my whole back window has cracks all over it.
Yeah.
And then I look back again. This girl has just like she got her shirt like this, like tucked up, and she just has a bunch of rocks. And she's running behind me and chucking these rocks.
Dude, what?
So I start speeding up, and I hit another dip like at 50 miles per hour.
Yeah.
And when I hit this dip, the back window just completely shatters and falls all over the back seats of my car. And this girl is still yelling and chucking rocks at my fucking car. And then I end up going past the dips, peeling out.
Did you fucking... What did you do after that?
After that, I went home and just started cleaning up shards of glass from my back seat.
Did the family see you?
I think a couple of family members like ran out and were just like staring at her, like running behind me, and just was like, "What the fuck's going on?"
Oh, so this is like close?
What do you mean?
No,
it was like right outside of her house.
No, I was talking about when you got home. Like, did they fucking see you?
I don't get. What do you mean?
Like fucking Eli, Sarah, or them, any of them?
Oh, I think I went into the house because I went back home like at midnight.
Yeah.
So the only people that were awake were like Felicia, and she was with what's his face at the time.
Was it the?
You know who I'm talking about. So
Andrew.
it was.
Was his name Andrew?
I don't think so. Felicia, him, Eli, and I think Sarah. And I go into the house. I'm so pissed off and annoyed and tired.
Yeah.
That I go down. I don't say hi to anyone, and I just lay down on the couch and I like pretend to go to sleep, so everyone leaves me alone.
Yeah.
And I think Felicia's boyfriend goes out to the front yard, and then he comes back. He's like, "Hey Isaac, you know your back window's broken," like in front of everyone.
Oh my god.
So I just went, "Yeah, man, I know it's broken." And then they all started laughing. And then they were like, "Tell me what happened. What happened?" And I told them the story. And that was basically it.
What did they say?
They just started laughing.
It's fucking funny, dude.
Yeah. And I think since they like kept talking to me and wouldn't let me like try to go to sleep, I was like, fuck it, I might as well just clean up the glass. So I spent like the next like hour cleaning up shards of glass from my backseat.
Damn.
Yeah.
That sounds like a wild ride.
That was like another $200 to get like a new window.
Did you make her pay for it?
I didn't talk to her.
Why?
You don't talk to crazy, man.
What if you could have got some money out of it, man?
I mean, she like a couple weeks later, she tried talking to me to like make up for it and say sorry and to like pay for it. I just didn't respond. You don't talk to crazy. So that's
That's
story.
wild.
That's that story.
That's wild.
Well,
Well,
now I'm mad.
you're mad?
No, I'm good. I don't have that car anymore.
Yeah. That's funny though.
Like, dude, just like fuck. I was like so fucking pissed off though. Like driving.
Who wouldn't?
Like driving home, I was like, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
This dumb bitch.
Dude, especially
Dumb hippie bitch.
Especially if you thought you were gonna get it fucking.
Yeah, just driving back home just with the floppy one now.
Floppy one. Fucking dweeb, man. All right. To finish up the podcast, I'm guessing we're over an hour.
Yeah.
What are we at?
104.
104. So to finish it up, I wanted to tell Isaac about a new podcast that
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, actually, no. I want to talk about fucking tattoos first.
Okay.
Because I thought of some good tattoos.
Okay.
Do you know what animal you are in the Chinese zodiac sign?
Oh, I used to know.
I can look it up. What year were you
94.
born? 94?
Yeah.
You're either a dog.
I think it's a dog.
Yeah, you're a dog.
I think it is a dog because I remember it being cool. I think I'm dog or dragon.
You're a dog. Dragon is
Gang.
Dragon is 1988 or 2000. So Monica's a dragon.
Okay.
Your boy, slithery little snake. He's a little slithery little snake. So
wait, why are you talking about Chinese proverbs?
Zodiac, what?
Why are you talking about Chinese calendars?
Because I thought it would be a cool idea for a tattoo. I wanted to get a snake. I'm right here. So I might just get a fucking snake.
You gonna be one of those girls, man?
Girls?
They get a little Chinese tattoo. Oh, it means love in English.
I wouldn't say that. Plus, my snake's gonna be badass. All right. It doesn't have any writing.
It means peace.
It means faggot. But no, I just said fuck. I'm not gonna get any Chinese on me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna get the fucking animal. I'm just gonna get a snake.
Mm-hmm.
So because I was thinking like, what animals could I get?
I'm just messing with you, man. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, it sounds like a cool idea.
All right, guys, this has been the Man with My podcast.
That sounds cool, dude.
Make sure to check the links in the description. No, but well, fuck you and your lame ass tattoo ideas.
It means live long and prosper.
Man,
it's an old Chinese proverb from 4,000 years ago.
Man, you suck dick long. I don't know.
Dude, sick comeback.
Fuck you, dude.
Where did you come up with that one, dude? How long was that one rattling in the brain?
You suck dick long.
Whoa, man.
All right.
I'm not messing with you ever again.
Okay, panty dropper. I'm gonna go call that bitch so she can fuck up your windows now. She'll come fucking jogging with her rocks right now, bitch. You better prepare.
Like 20 rocks. She just had like 20 rocks in her shirt.
You better get some energy to deal with her. Go make a fucking sandwich now. Oh, crazy callback.
That was the same year though.
What?
Sandwiching girl.
Yeah, seems like a good year for you. So what I was saying was I was looking at snakes because I thought it'd be cool.
Yeah.
And then my mom was an ox, so I was like, dude, I'm gonna get my mom ox. I fucking hate you.
Dude, I can't.
You're the fucking worst. I can't talk about cool shit with you.
Okay. We literally just talked about cool shit for an hour.
Yeah, cool movie, but that's about it. Dude, you know what else? Some shit that got me mad?
Uh-huh.
Josh keeps fucking sending me TikToks.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not in that.
Which, it's cool. I get why people like it. Not into it, dude.
It's not for me.
I don't want to see fucking Jeremy fucking take a video on his iPhone X about his review of Stranger Things, but with just music in the background. Like, you want to see the fucking things he's sending me?
No, I don't.
He's not only sending me fucking TikToks, but they're Stranger Things TikToks.
I'm okay.
You get how fucking level of lame I have to be to watch those? Like, people make fun of me already for liking Stranger Things a lot. I don't need to be seeing fucking TikToks in my phone of Stranger Things, all right?
Yeah.
You're watching this fucking TikTok.
I'm not watching.
Watch this fucking TikTok. He sends me
Watch this TikTok.
He sends me 2, right?
Uh-huh.
What do you think my response is to the second one? I go, if you send me another TikTok, I'm blocking your fucking number.
He sends me a lot of bad memes.
Yeah. Like, look at this kid. You don't even need to see the music. Not funny. Does it make me laugh?
Okay, no.
Matt.
That one's pretty funny.
How?
Okay. You get the build up, right?
Not explain. Look at this one. This one's fucking lazy and fucking lame. He's eating cereal with the hoodie on. How fucking edgy. Points there. Points there. I want that time back. I want it back.
You can't get it back, dude. You can't get time back.
He made a video, right?
Right.
He says, dude, I watched Stranger Things. So did a lot of people. You remember that part when Susie wouldn't give him the number?
Right.
They wouldn't give him place constants. Spoiler alert. But they wouldn't give it to him because
Susie Poo.
And then they had to sing that song, and it wasted a lot of times. And then it ended up killing Billy and then killing Hopper. You remember that time? What if they didn't do that? So I'm going to make a fucking TikTok about it because I think that nobody's ever thought of that. And I'm just going to be so cool. I'm going to get a bowl of fucking Chex Mix, put it with some milk. I'm going to eat it, right? Take one spoonful, point.
It's just a kid being trying.
Point. I'm going to point.
Right.
And then there's nothing there really, but then I'm going to put text right where I'm pointing. Then it's going to go away. Then I'm going to do another one. And then it's just going to say, fuck you, Susie. Dude. Fucking 10. I wish I could go on TikTok right now. and see how many views that has. Because I bet it would give me a fucking aneurysm of how many people like that shit.
It's just a dude trying to be creative, man.
And he's not. I give him props for being uncreative.
Wait, man.
He has a bland mind.
He gets an A for effort.
You know what, dude?
And that's old Chinese saying that
You know
can
what?
get tattooed
If you could
on
change...
on your wrist.
I didn't even hear what you said because I'm so mad.
Okay.
But yeah, Josh, if you're watching this, don't ever send me fucking TikToks again.
Yeah, don't send me bad
Okay.
memes, dude.
You can have it.
You have one more shot to send me a meme that's good. If you send me one more bad meme,
Look at this
I'm
meme that
blocking
I
you.
sent him. Fucking perfect. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah.
See? It's stupid and funny.
Yeah.
But it's not.
It
It's
gets
not trying to be.
It gets the emotion across.
It's dumb. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like cringe humor. It's not my thing.
Oh, really? It's not your thing?
What are you gonna say now, dude?
You have some cringy memes.
Me?
Yeah.
Of what?
Let me-
Are you talking about the black bitches that didn't know what Pakistan was?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, that was fucking funny.
Okay, the Beatles one was funny. But honestly, I don't like Beatles.
Yeah. Dude, that one was funny. And this bitch.
I don't like when they crawl on me.
Exactly, dude.
All right, give us the outro, man.
No, I'm not.
Why?
You give it. You.
I don't do outros, man. That's not my Cliff. It's not my Cliff thing. That's a Rick thing.
Oh, you like Rick and Morty, dude. You're so fucking cool.
Wow, I was talking about Rick from the movie, but okay.
Oh, yeah, huh? I thought you were talking about Rick and Morty. How do you do? Well, we didn't get to talk about Taylor Lewan's podcast. But I actually, that isn't really a good topic because it's just talking about somebody else's podcast.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't think it was cool because but they did fucking rip off.
I saw you put that, but I didn't know what
Workaholics?
you were talking about. What are you talking
Because
about?
in their YouTube description, or not the description, but in their about section, it says podcast hosted by blah and blah. Let's get weird.
Mm.
Which, if you watch Workaholics, that's a direct quote. Yeah. Don't fucking rip it, boys. And plus, I don't really like their name. It's called Bussin' with the Boys. Which already, I don't like when people say the boys.
What if it's spelled with a Z, though?
If it's spelled with a Z, gets a pass. But this one was with an X.
What if it's on a license plate?
But it actually is pretty cool, though, because it's Bussin' with the Boys. I don't like the boys part, but their podcast is inside a bus that they decked out.
That's cool.
So that's cool. That gets a little fucking points. That makes it fucking cool. But yeah.
All right, man.
And you've been saying that you haven't been on the podcast wave anymore, which me neither, man.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Podcasts have kind of staled out for me right now, and I'm just I got a little worn out. I think I watched a little too many podcasts, so I'm kind of just relaxing now.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah. Or I think we just need to explore some more podcasts because there's a lot of podcasts out there. Like I've been getting like.
I think it's because I'm watching too many podcasts where it's just like the same type of dudes talking.
Yeah.
It's all I watch all the comedian ones.
Yeah, me too.
So it's just them making funnies.
Yes, I branched out and I looked at Taylor Lewan's podcast, so I'm enjoying it. It's pretty new, but the one they did with Jalen Ramsey was pretty enjoyable. Like it was a full hour. It was like an hour and a minute, and I watched it from start to finish. It didn't get bored. So that was pretty rare nowadays.
Yeah, because the only other football player one that I know is the one with Arian Foster, and that one's like whatever.
There's also the Pat McAfee one.
That one's pretty good.
I haven't seen that one.
Because he's entertaining, but it's pretty good. He doesn't really talk too much about football. He dips into fantasy.
I do like the whole NFL player dipping into podcast world. Yeah. It's kind of cool. It's a good wave. But that's going to do it for us on this episode of Mammoth and The Mind podcast. Isaac, by the way, if anybody's wondering about the bet we made last week.
I did watch him.
Isaac did watch it, but unfortunately.
Keeping my hair.
Oh, yeah, he's keeping his hair. He did not like Hunter x Hunter for the first 5 episodes.
Yeah.
Which, it's fine. I'm done trying to make people watch anime. I like it. It's a good anime. But I'm not going to convince somebody to watch it because to get through to this brain is like trying to fucking solve the Da Vinci Code. So I don't need to get lost in that fucking retardation of a brain. So I'm just gonna stay clear. And because if you guys want to know what he said, dude, it's so like Naruto. Which, if you guys have seen both, there's very different distinctions. So I'm just done trying to.
Dude, they both have a tournament, and they fight.
The tournament is literally 1/40th of the fucking series.
I know. I just like fucking with you.
All right, guys. That's it for the Mammoth and The Mind podcast. We'll check you guys in next time, which for episode 40, that's really close to episode 50. And episode 50, that's half of 100. So it means we've been doing this for a little minute. So if this is your first time listening, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Leave a like, give us a comment. And support your boys. Check us out on Instagram. We're there in the description. And from here in sunny Texas, we'll catch you guys later.
What?
Did you record already?
It's already recording.
All right, cool.
See on the top is the number moving?
What number, dude?
On the top.
There's a lot of oh, yeah, it's right there. I can see it. Dude. Is this going to be the...
Testing.
Dude, is this going to be the...
Testing.
Is this going to be the secret ending clip, dude? Is that what it's going to be?
My Avengers after credit scene.
What?
Our
Avengers after creation, dude?
Yeah, sure.
Dude, Venom revealed.
Confirmed.
Confirmed.